All right, day one in Florianopolis in Brazil. I've never actually been to Brazil, but I touched down pretty late to my hostel last night. So now I'm just kind of starting to get acquainted with the neighborhood. I'm staying at Nomade's hostel, Riverside, it's called. They have a few different ones around Brazil in Florianopolis. The view is pretty crazy. This is like in front of the hostel on the waterfront. So actually reminds me quite a lot of like cottage country back in Canada. I'm on this side of the river, and then I guess toward this way is the ocean, and the beaches are down towards this direction this way. Probably gonna go for a hike later on. I don't really know too much about this area. First thing I'm gonna do is I need to get some food and get some water, as there's not, where this hostel is, there's not really any supplies. It's pretty much it's pretty much just me, and then trying to figure out where to buy food, where to buy water. So yeah, gonna go explore a little bit into the town, try and find some supplies, and yeah, we'll go from there. Okay, slight deviation of plans. Last week I kind of rolled my ankle while I was out at night in Buenos Aires, and I was in my old hostel and I tried to do a hike, and literally like leaving that last place, it was a cute little hostel. The Wi-Fi works great, don't get me wrong, but it's basically like straight uphill to get out of it, and then to go on the hike was like pretty much straight up a mountain, and I tried to do it with my ankle. It was absolutely brutal. I couldn't do it. So change of pace, we've switched hostels. We're now in Seawolf, which is, I'm now in a container suite single, which is, this is definitely a first for me. I've never been in a place like this. So it's actually like a shipping container that they've turned into a bedroom. There's aircon. The Wi-Fi looks really good. I have apparently an ensuite bathroom through here. Let's take a look. Okay. Toilet, shower, window. Not too bad. So didn't cost much to switch, but honestly, like I was kind of going crazy at that other one. There wasn't really too many people around. There's just literally nothing going on. So I wanted to be closer to the city. So I've switched out. I'm now in Lagoa, part of Florianopolis. Still planning to go to Centro tomorrow. But yeah, day two now. We're in Lagoa. Let's see a little bit more of what like actual Florianopolis is like. Grateful to have checked out the Riverside, but not really my speed. Okay, even just walking around in Lagoa, there's actually just like people out and about. It's less like, I don't know, it's less nerve-wracking to be just out in the street doing things. There's a Portuguese school back there on the left. Yeah, this is definitely more my type of city with like at least like people out and about. There's music playing, there's bars open, there's restaurants. I think the Riverside area would be cool if you were coming just for like to like lock in and just like want to spend some time in nature and do some hikes. But with my ankle the shape it's in right now, I'm not doing any hikes. So yeah, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna go walk around a little bit, see what we can find, probably get some food, get a beer here soon. It's like 4:30 this afternoon. I'm meeting some friends later on to do a Nomad meetup, so we'll see how that goes. All right, made it down to the water. This is Ponto do Toco. Forgive me, my Portuguese may be terrible. I'm guessing it's like Punta del Este or Playa del Carmen kind of thing in Spanish. Now, where I am is like in the Lagoa, like I said, neighborhood of Florianopolis right now. This side is like the mainland of Brazil. I think Centro is like back over on this side of the mountains, on the other side there. And then like mainland Brazil is just like way in the distance past over those mountains. Like maybe in the back there is mainland, I'm not entirely sure. Where I was staying before was over in this area. Over here. So I'm like pretty far away. It's like a 25-minute Uber to get over to the Lagoa neighborhood, and it's definitely like more lively down here. I'm guessing on a nicer day this is pretty beautiful. It's definitely warm and it's peaceful to be along here. It's just like cloudy and gray, which is funny because everyone who says they come here, this is what it looks like. But yeah, no, this is cool. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy for a few more minutes. It is yeah, it's just like pretty peaceful sitting here. So all right, end of day two here in Florianopolis, Brazil. It has been quite a bit more enjoyable over here in Lagoa, I gotta say. So yeah, looking forward to exploring a little bit more. Day three, going to head over to Central for the next couple of days. So probably gonna go out. There's a digital nomad meetup tonight. I'm gonna go see how that is and check out Lagoa a little bit at nighttime. No specific plans, just kind of free on it. I got a couple friends here, so I'm gonna meet up with them. But tomorrow I'm gonna head over to Central, which is where I guess most of like the nightclubs, like the finer dining restaurants are, that kind of thing. So we'll have a couple wobbly pops tomorrow over in Central, and we'll see what happens. So stay tuned. End of day two. See you in day three. All right, just got to hostel number 3 in Florianopolis in Brazil. Moved from Lagoa, where I was last night, to Centro for the next couple nights. Wanted to mix it up and see like a little bit different part of town. So we're in Centro. I'm staying in Inbox Centro. It's called hostel. I gotta say, my room is like, the lighting is terrible in here. It's like extremely aggressive fluorescent lighting. But yeah, it's like a little kitchenette. We got a TV, little kitchen, bathroom, obviously. I'm guessing nothing else back there. Yeah, it's like in a pretty good area. I just got here. I don't really know what else is going on. So I actually am going to go to the gym because I haven't worked out in a couple of days and I feel like a fluffy bag of milk. So yeah, we're going to go find a gym. I think there's one nearby. Let's go get a day pass.
That's like a match that's waiting there and still on water and restart. Yeah. So
When the day's over, no. These are not used. Check the early.
it's nothing that must get it on.
Still got the
You see them.
you know, if we was like that, I was thinking that the sunset thing, that's the fire ends just still not, but there should be not elegant version, just somebody within this stuff, sure, it's moving. Because then that's
It's kind of like teaching.
oh, yeah, get working here today, somewhere to go to school. That's certainly comes this way.
Tiveram coisa de medo,
So low key, it is freezing here in Florianopolis tonight. I did not prepare this. I had to go to this store over here, Las Marisas or something like that, to buy a hoodie because it is legitimately cold. But this little park I'm in is absolutely gorgeous. Like, they have this tree. I came through here during the day and it was like really compelling. And then now at night they have it lit up like this, and it kind of reminds me of like, I don't even know, like Disney World kind of esque. Like the lighting, the feel here is very nice. It feels good. So yeah, it's pretty much going to be the end of day 3. Heading back to my hostel. Gonna just like charge my phone for a little bit, and then probably gonna go out tonight. I have some friends here as well that are in Centro tonight, so I'm gonna go see what we can get up to. But yeah, this is pretty fucking cool. All right, day 4 in Floripa. Finally some decent weather. It's been absolutely terrible most of the time here. Finally it's like sunny and pretty warm. I guess it's going into like the fall/winter season too, so there's just like less people around in general. But yeah, went out last night in Centro. Centro is definitely like where the nightlife is happening. It was pretty crazy. They kind of had like these street parties. Most of the places were like, most of the streets were closed down from cars, and it was just like patios and people everywhere. And this is like the off season, so I'd imagine during the summer months it's pretty hectic down in there. But yeah, gonna go find some lunch. I'm pretty hungover right now, so hopefully find something that makes me feel a little bit better about my existence. So yeah, found like a pretty bougie place on Google, so gonna go try and get some lunch. Maybe get a pint to get right back on the piss. We'll find out. I'm recording this retroactively after the end of the video, but I had to record this coming back to my hostel. So I guess on the weekends, on the off season, there is nobody. This is like in the heart. Like the street is like the heart of the like markets and shit like that on the weekdays. There is nobody here. It's really eerie being around during this. I think it like, I'm guessing seasonality wise, like there's no locals, but it's like but it's just like a little obscure to be walking around, and there's literally nobody around. So I'm gonna throw this like in the middle of the video, but just for the sake of reference, that's why I recorded this.
Great.
All right, end of day 4 here in Florianopolis, Brazil. This is like a very beautiful moment. I'm gonna switch this around so you guys can see. I'm in Baía Norte, I guess North Bay probably in English. It's like in the coast of Centro where I'm staying. and walkable. It took me like 15 minutes to get up here, but this is like the bay side of Centro. Like that's obviously mainland Brazil over there, São Jose, and then like further in you can see like the rest of Brazil. But yeah, decided to come up here. I don't really know. Fish just jumped right in front of me. Didn't really know too much about this kind of area of town, but people had said it was nice, and I just googled it. It looked pretty cool, so I came up here. Now I'm sitting on a random rock. But yeah, this is going to be the end of my experience in Florianopolis. First impressions. I like this place. It's definitely like I would say half the price of Buenos Aires currently. People are friendly. Food is good. It's massive. I think that's the challenge. Like when I stayed in the Riverside Hostel the first night, then Lagoa, then Centro, like they're just far apart. Like it takes like 40 minutes to drive from Lagoa to where I am now in Centro, and it's for me it's kind of a deal breaker. Like I like walkable cities. I don't like relying on cars or transit. Prefer to be able to walk wherever I'm going, and it's like a 3-hour, 4-hour walk to get from Centro to Lagoa. It's far. So with that said, I did enjoy my time here. It's definitely worth coming. And Floripa, very safe, very clean, very like approachable for someone who doesn't speak Portuguese and never been to Brazil. I'm just not sure it would be like a place I would hurry back to versus like for me, like how close I am to Buenos Aires, I don't really see the point of coming to a place like this. But yeah, that's just one man's opinion. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this video. This is my, again, first impressions of Florianopolis, Brazil. If it was, feel free to leave a like or comment in the section below. Always helps the algorithm. As always, welcome back to Lifting Nomad. My name's Alex. See you next one. Peace.